So before I go into this demo, I'm going to tell you a bit about Box. Box Labs is a first of its kind cloud-based pharmacy management software, and we are the first cloud-based software in Canada that can directly bill to public plans such as the Ontario Drug Benefit Program. We have a full-featured point of sale and clinical dashboard to empower pharmacists and pharmacy owners to increase clinically derived revenue while remaining compliant. I'm going to walk you through some key features. First, let's take a look at our hardware. This sleek all-in-one device offers dual touch screens, both on the customer-facing screen and the vendor side, and we use these to display important messages, list purchase items, and most importantly, capture patient signatures for things like med reviews, narcotic signatures, or anything else that may require one. And as you can see on the left side of the image there, we have the specs and everything that comes with it, and it's available in black and white. First, let's go through the point of sale. Our POS is full-featured and can completely replace your till or current POS system. Box Labs reads and copies your pharmacy's dispensing platform's database to our secure cloud server, and we can help you take advantage of opportunities that you would otherwise not see. When prescription items are scanned through Box, we display the full patient name, the date of birth, and we show the pharmacist or technician opportunities for clinical service and revenue for that patient. As you can see here, this patient is eligible for a meds check and a naloxone kit. Many more features are also coming, and we also notify the pharmacist when important forms need to be filled out, such as a frequency of dispensing and vacation supply. Also, if I click this down arrow here, there's even more options. We don't just stop there though. We also allow the pharmacist to complete these interactions with just a couple of mouse clicks. For example, with the meds check here, I can see that it was incomplete before. I can click that. And now Box makes it easy for me to complete this form. As you can see, I just need to check off boxes, click drop-down menus, write the reasons for the meds check, and all of these are done through drop-down menus so that I don't have to spend time typing it in manually. The patient's health card number is even remembered because it's linked with the patient already. And the best part is you still have that flexibility to enter it in manually. For example, I can still write something and I can include it as my own field. And on top of that, we bill directly to ODB, as I mentioned before. And the same features apply for the naloxone kit billing. So I can click bill naloxone. I just have to pick the service type here. And then enter in the manual fields. And if I don't enter them all in correctly, and I click adjudicate, it won't let me carry it out. So in that way, Box can guarantee the integrity of your forms as well. Our POS also links all purchase history, including all over-the-counter transactions, to the patient's profile in the Box Labs platform. We will show you where all that info is stored when we go into the patient profile later. For now, let's look at completing this payment. Box makes it very easy to complete payments, and we integrate with a number of payment processors such as Global Payments, TD Merchant Services, Chase, First Data, and many others. So let's press continue. Receipts can be printed directly, or they can be emailed to the patient right after the transaction is complete. We can also split transactions here. Let's say the patient wanted to just give a couple dollars in cash and the rest on credit. Box will automatically calculate the difference and we can follow through with that transaction. We can also add notes to the transaction, and we can even put that transaction on hold. Now I can serve another patient, and if they come back, maybe they forgot their card or something, we can go open on hold. And we can pull up remaining transactions that we haven't completed. Let's go to the patient menu now. We can click patients here. We can click one of our patients. And now we can see a lot of tabs here associated with that patient. The first tab here is RX history. Here we can see the prescriptions that were picked up by the patient. And we can even click some filters here to change things up. Prescription statuses are displayed in the profile viewer as well. The next tab is item history. This will display all over-the-counter purchases and prescription purchases, complete with the UPC code. This makes setting up point systems or integrating existing point systems easy. The next tab is transaction history. This will show all transactions linked to a patient. We can go into these transactions and view them. As you can see, this one was void. And we can go into other ones and make some changes like a refund, reprint the receipt, or void it as well. We can also re-email receipts here as well. Patient documents is where your clinical intervention forms will live and can be retrieved. So for example, we can click this one. We can see all these details here. And we can look at the signatures. The communication tab allows for one-way texting with customers And we also have a notes section where you can keep a record of phone call conversations that you had earlier with patients. We can add a note, or we can text. Lastly, reminders are a place where you can keep certain important patient-specific items, whether they be a meds check, follow-up appointment, or reminders to call patients with a specific task. It's all in the reminders section. Other important features of our POS include our integration with McKesson and Cole & Frisch for both ordering and invoice receiving. Perpetual inventory is available, and users can set a min, max, or order based on usage for a period. Our version of the pickup bin is where users can see and filter for different prescription statuses. You can search based on a drug or patient, and it really provides a bird's eye view of all the prescriptions that are being filled and dispensed in your pharmacy over a specific date range. So we can click some of these filters here. Last and most importantly, we will show our clinical intervention tool and module. Here we filter and search for clinical opportunities. This dashboard can be customized for specific customer needs, and we keep both opportunities as well as appointments generated through our patient-facing appointment setter in our dashboard. Now this is similar to what I showed you earlier, except we don't need the patient to be at our cache to see these. So in this case, I can click Meds Check Eligible, and there's the one from before that was incomplete. And all the same features apply here. I can still click everything as I need to, and I can finalize and sign it right there as well. Reporting is also an important feature of the platform. We offer the basic reports, but focus on clinical missed opportunities. We also have a bird's eye view report that shows everything going on in the pharmacy system, including billed insurance amounts. So as you can see here, there's lots of options for what you might need. And finally, we send a weekly customized email to users notifying them of how their pharmacy is doing. The email looks like this. If you're interested in scheduling a live demo where you can ask your own questions, then please watch our appointment setting video. Thanks for watching.